Okay, but let me ask you, let me ask you a sensitive one. It's a sensitive question, and I think to some degree, a guy who thinks in his right frame of mind may actually consider this. So if we take your route of thinking, and I work on myself and I work on my finances and work on my body and I achieve success in the best way possible before I enter a relationship. Here's a question that I feel some of us are wrestling with, but maybe don't really express out loud. When I actually go out into the dating market, in how do I know whether she wants me for me or she wants me for what I have?
Okay.
Let's go.
And like I said, I don't see this as a position.
Yeah.
Take notes. And I think a lot of guys, look, we're very visual as men. We're very visual.
Very.
We see beautiful women. We're like, wow, you guys are looking. You'll find, look at it, so hypnotic to the point where there's 5 guys in a group. One girl walk past, everyone keeps quiet. That's how visual we are. But I mean, we with that being said, you gotta watch how she moves, man. Take notes. How she moves.
Watch how she moves.
It's not stalking. It's basically doing your due diligence. Watch how she moves. I mean, look how she behaves. Look at social media is the biggest CV ever. You know what I mean? If you look at it, you'll see how she is going to parties, blah blah blah, this and that. I'm not saying going to parties is wrong. Don't get me wrong, but just take note of how she moves and how she conducts herself on social media. It kind of gives you an idea, but not a clear indication. Just, is this person really genuine? What happens when we have a conversation?
Yeah.
I think that step, for me, that's step 2, because take note of how she speaks. She could be the most beautiful person, and then you go to have a dinner, and boom, she talks to the waiter rough, man. She talks to the waiter rough. And you're like, whoa, wait, what's your man? And she'll be like, I do what I want. You're like, wow, okay.
Yeah.
I think we need to cut.
Yeah. Just to hop on that.
Here's the thing.
Just to hop on that.
Yeah.
That is very, very true. Somebody once said to me, watch how she treats other people. That's another thing to see. Like, am I actually choosing the right person over here? Don't just look at how she treats you, because in the talking stage and when we're just at the beginning of the relationship, people can put on a mask and look presentable. She can send her best self to the relationship, but pay attention to how she treats other people. How does she treat the waiter? How does she treat the homeless person on the street, or the old koko who is just passing by on the street? I think that will tell you a lot about her character. So yeah, just adding on to that and emphasizing it.
Martin, I'll do you one better. How does she treat her mother?
Oh yes.
That's this story.
Yeah. How does she treat her own mother? That's fact.
Right? My concern there, and you look at it that way. You're like you said, how do you go through the process of saying somebody really for you? It's the conversations you have, but like you said, 3 months down the line, that mask can be taken off.
It can.
And then you've got a real dark night there, and then it becomes a problem. So I think on a mental capacity to look into those things, more conversation, more engagements with that person, if you really with them, if it's a thing of where you, because guys really, as dudes, and I have these conversations with my friend all the time, as guys, we need to be very, very careful of how we select, because it's going to either it could be to your disadvantage. I'm not saying all women are.
Do you notice that one of the viewers thinks you have not answered their question? How do you know she wants you for you? I think we kind of have, though, Joy. We spoke about watch how she treats.
There's no direction.
But go on.
Yeah. It's not how you can never know 6 months down the line supposed to be there. It's all about how you engage this and how she treats you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Somebody's demanding things. If somebody starts demanding things and be like, yo, I need airtime. You're like, I need airtime.
Yeah, I get it.
And they have this big sigh on the side. They're like, oh my, no. I mean, but that's
the unspoken tones, yeah.
But you can see it.
Yeah.
You can see it. Like it's we never know. Like it's entirely up to the guy how he sees it. Not doing it to make you a cheapo.
Yeah.
You're just watching out for your wallet. That's all you're doing. Because at the end of the day, we do, Mats, and honestly speaking, we do have a sim culture, and we do have a sim culture.
We do, and we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that quite soon as well. But I think just to reference Jay Ratati, shout out to you, my brother. I think ultimately what he's saying is you can never really know ahead of time. The only way to know is to go through. It's kind of like when you're approaching a girl or when you're looking at a girl from afar, you can always ask yourself, how do I know that when I go there, she's going to say yes or she's going to say no, or what type of person she is? The only way you find out is if you go through, ultimately.